Good afternoon guys. Shoutout sa mga nandito na. Raining pa rin hanggang ngayon. Ang lakas pa rin ng ulan at marami pa rin baha ngayon, lalo na rito sa amin, sa tayong mga parts dito na bahang-baha talaga. Ingat kayo palagi, lalo na yung mga ibang talagang nakatira sa mga mabababang lugar. Keep safe guys. So, habang dito, wala namang gagawin dahil maulan nga, tingnan na lang natin to Horizon Forbidden West. Wala ko sana sa Saturday, kaso since wala namang masyadong gagawin niya, kaya alinin na rin natin. Laruin na rin natin, continue na rin natin. Shoutout ang Machete 69. Cold summer. Ayos ba? Cold summer ha. Ay, ingat kayo palagi, lalo na sa mga nakatira sa mga mabababang lugar. At hirap, binaha, nakakatakot. Let's continue na. Horizon Forbidden West. Don't forget to like our live stream guys. Maraming salamat. Inyo. Oo marami rin dito rin sa aming banda sa Cavite, marami, lalo sa bandang Imus. Daming dubog. So, ang main quest natin is the embassy, go to Barren Light.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Ano ba ginagawa mo ngayon, Almachete? Puro ano ba?
Why do you ask?
Puro tulog lang ngayon.
Well,
Puro
to
sleep.
hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land.
All the water dams are filled up, meaning more electricity, Lobil. Sana nga. Nakainis nga eh. Laki-laki ng kuryente namin eh. Labot ng ano? 6,400.
Good to know. And keep us in mind.
Sabi.
If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light.
We'll buy any scrap you've got on you.
And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Salvage control quest.
To get those gates open.
Hey, heard you took out the bristlebacks. Nicely done.
Yun, no? Bumukulog na naman. Machine strike, travel. Meron ba rito ng ano? Doon. Fast travel tayo.
It's a tonight. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
Learn.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot
Meron pa
spot.
nga namumuli,
I'll
no?
give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Global warming talaga, nagpapalit talaga ng klima ang panahon. Kaya dati, no, imbis na December lumalamig, no? January na lumalamig sa atin, eh. Yes.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use
Ay,
these
katulad ng
notes
yari
to
kay
keep track
nung
of
sa
it.
Ondoy.
You
Sabi
see that
rin yun, eh,
number
no?
on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for just notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Ano ba to?
We're forging onwards. Let me move my
One
pieces here.
Parang gulo, hindi ko rin naiintindihan to.
And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is and its own attack power. This board and your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh?
Okay.
Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further.
James Robert, shout out. Salamat sa bisita.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Ooh.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
Overcharge.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner!
Wow.
Wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be
Wow.
surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Tutorial complete.
Don't be a stranger.
Go to Barren Light in the embassy. May bayad din pala yung fast travel. Akala ko libre lang yung fast travel.
crewmaster.
You know what? I can't remember. Sorry, we cleared out those machines. It's all right by me. Sure does flush around.
Here's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paif. You've got a
Are you in charge around here?
apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings
Ganda ng kulay ng
Aloy of
damit
Nora
nila.
to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy.
I like
Need
it.
it to happen so I can head west.
I like it.
And
Uh-huh,
maybe now that
uh-huh.
Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few
Ingat,
especially
guys.
brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out
Stay
before
safe.
an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paif over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already
Happy
high-strung.
Tuesday nga pala
We'll
guys.
see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during... The Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Ulo naman. Charger ko. Problema yung charger ko. Sandali lang guys ah. I-charge ko yung cellphone ko. Okay.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Yan na naman.
There's the
Ang
commander.
ba't natatanggal kasi? Sorry
Brace
guys ah.
yourself.
Naayos ko kasi yung charger ng cellphone. Naglolo ko yung saksakan niya.
Why the Sun Team believes we can have peace with these barbarians beyond me.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared
Aloy.
the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to
Forbidden
Meridian,
West.
file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of. Might be worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy. Maybe I could check on Erend in the courtyard.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl.
Wala ko kalaban eh.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil queen herself! The gate ain't sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Shout out sa ating mga active viewers there. Happy Tuesday, guys. Tuesday nga pala, no? Again, stay safe, guys. Maulan na maulan at maraming nagbabaha ngayong lugar dito sa atin.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own.
Shout out again to RGPH, Jack Howard, sa pagpapayaran ng game na to. Maraming thanks sa'yo.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to
Amazed
cause trouble.
talaga ako sa
I just need to
kulay,
go west.
So you
sa
say.
texture ng mga
I
ano
might be
nila,
able to help,
matingkad maganda.
but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire
Nice ba
about
tayo
the
dyan,
Tanakh,
guys? Shoutout sa inyo.
especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west.
Aloy,
And I'm the only
Eloy.
one who can stop it.
Gulo ng pronunciation nila. Aloy o Eloy.
And I've heard tales of
Elo-
incredible
Eloy.
occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired
Eloy,
champion.
no?
So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest.
Southwest.
Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
On my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala.
Kalaban.
Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Mga batalyon din sila eh, no? Sapul, uy, sapul. Ligtad sila ng araw.
Archers! Keep them back!
Ang mga kalaban nila, kapwa nila eh.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Ay.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Patay. Flip mo ha. Ibak na yun.
Stand your ground! Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
Likod masyado yung mga titirahin mo. Yung masasapul. Oh. Sapul.
What happened? Can you see?
Isa't mo tulong.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! come! We're spotted. Are you
Get
okay?
that rider!
Here's ammo. Let me know if you need any help.
Vengeance for Pasha!
Now you can take them down.
Check on them!
No! Cover you!
Keep your eyes and blades sharp!
You're the prey today.
Cut them all down!
They're finished.
Honor through strength! You got to help out now!
May kakampi pala yung gago.
Man down!
Cut them all down!
You shouldn't have done that! Hostile down! For the sacred land! Mark them down!
Dami. Attack! Lapit mga machines nila. Mag-sit. Mabuta na dakilan to.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
Someone!
Man against man.
Enough!
Inap, bakit mo ubus na kayo?
Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh, shield ba? Kaya may shield ba ako?
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Now's my chance. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me. Your turn.
Your turn.
Come down here and face me.
Tabang ni Aloy.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
Yeah, retreat for now, fight later.
Get him to the camp. Now.
Kaibigan niya.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Ay, shield kunin mo yan. Yan.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right.
Shield na siya.
The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
Very
The
good.
entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still
West
good.
talaga eh, no?
For
Kaya
what
pala,
I'm after,
kaya nga
I'll cross
forbidden
all of
west ang
Tanakh
pamagat eh.
territory if I have to.
Then you have
The
a
West.
long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there, that's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on, but after Avad, he reached out to the other tribes. The Tanakh to Karja and...
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Here comes the wood. The woman who led the ambush, Regala.
Good, Almachete.
A lot of machines under her command. There's only one
I
other
like it.
person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence.
Pagka hindi ako nahihilo sa isang laro,
What's his angle?
I like it. Tulad nung ano, yung sa part 1 kasi nito, nahihilo ko kaya hindi ko tinuloy. Pero ito, okay to.
good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Hindi ko pa pala napupuntahan yan. Ito tayo, hindi rin.
The West has a star. Maybe one. It's elusive.
Why else would one leave the glory of Main Street?
Ignoring me again?
Next for you. You going back to Main Street after all this?
Visit sometimes more.
You, Flame Hair. I have one-of-a-kind weapons just for you.
Charger mount.
Good time to pull out shock ammo.
Patay isang sasakyan. Let's go.
Drinks later?
Kompas.
Gerard said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Go check it out. It's strange. Parts of it have been tampered with. Almost like an override.
Sa ilalim no. Ano bagdayod? Ay, ito pala. Wala ko sa ilalim.
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt.
Pasok tayo rito.
Okay, let's see where this leads. The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion?
Boy ah. Boy.
Stop looking already.
May magandang warrior mo.
Not much point to using acid here.
Ayaw. Naguli. Ano ba ito? Yan. Isa.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. Find some mustache later. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine one's pretty far back. There's a dead end. Bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. It's addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Oland must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let you
PRC alarm na naman. Oland was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
interested, there's an ashram close by offering salvage contracts.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking.
Where were we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity.
Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break.
But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Didn't expect to see you up and about. Took you long enough.
How's the hunting and gathering going, Red?
Getting there.
What can I do for you?
I'll be on my way.
Don't be a stranger.
If you're interested, there's an ostrom close by.
Say hi to your sister for me.
Have you been in the cut? It's supposed to be a sight to behold.
Be careful what you wish for. If you're interested, there's an ostrom close by offering salvage contracts.
Boomer said that Fanghorn should be nearby. There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its red. Could hit it with acid. got everything I need for Della and Boomer. Now, to see about that weapon of theirs.
Be welcome, Outlander.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Yes, I got the part.
There you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Bigger boom.
Hey, Red! What about a rope caster?
Ropes don't
Hey,
explode.
Red! How's the javelin thrower treating ya?
Hope you're
Bigger
having a
than me.
blast. Don't forget to blow up machines. Or bandits.
Boomer.
How about a blast flame?
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Finally gonna put your muscle where your mouth is?
Maybe you ought to slow down. Velma doesn't take any slackers. You know how I wasn't slacking.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd
shout
of
out,
bristlebacks
nandito
come
pa.
from there?
I'm not
Hey.
sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not.
Shout out 3 active
Overseeing
viewers.
the entire valley on behalf of the
Tuesday.
Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chain Scrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
I need to go.
Of course.
At the embassy, Regala's rebels were riding bristlebacks. If they attack from the north, they might have a camp up that way.
If you see him, say hi to Lauren for me, yeah? It's part of the plot.
If you're interested, there's an ostrom close by offering salvage.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the Bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those Bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again.
Guys.
That put a dent in
Again,
Olvin's
stay
plans.
safe.
Now,
Stay.
if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could
Shout out,
Bristlebacks
happy
in the
for
Daunt help
viewers.
Olvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the Bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
This Talon guy might still be in chains. I could have a word work with him first.
Needs a challenge. Play some.
If you're interested, there's an ostrom close by offering salvage contracts.
Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon. Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west looking for hunters.
Oh, merong ano? Karakter na si Aloy. Ba? Ayos pala, no?
Come on, you lugs. Fight like you mean it.
Kaya unlock mo pa.
Move those feet.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard
Aloy.
you've been hassling
Aloy.
refugees up by the
Di
cliffs.
Aloy, no?
Yeah, well, you heard wrong.
Aloy.
There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with a harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old
Kamusta
tower
dyan sa
up
inyo,
there.
James Robert?
Killed it
Hindi
quick.
ba
Yeah, so if
tumataas
anyone's
ang tubig
hassling
dyan?
anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. They'll starve before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way. I told you to vacate my blasted shop.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there. And not just against machines. Name's
Dito sa
Odin.
amin, ang daing ng
This here's
lubog
my
dito sa amin,
training.
lalo na sa
Best
labasan.
place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say,
Dito lang medyo
I wonder
mataas-taas
who'd win in a
tong
fight. You,
ano
the
namin,
savior of
lugar
Meridian,
namin, pero
champion of the
y-
East, or
hanggang gutter na rin
the
yung tubig eh.
master of the West.
Dito medyo mataas. Pinasok
The
na rin kami.
Enduring, a legendary Tanakh fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tanakh have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tanakh are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tanakh don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves.
Pare mataas na rin ng pati
You
kayo,
have to leave
pero sa inyo
everything
mataas
but your
na. Oh,
spear
very good,
and
very
practice
good.
arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Almost ready to go?
Take it easy today, okay? Yeah! Next round on me!
Nora, if you need shards, salvage operation.
attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks.
Hope to catch you soon. Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
The attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Medyo mababa yun. Resonator blast. Energize your spirit, keep it careful.
Must be someone down here.
Three of you seem to energize after attack. I think landing heavy attacks in combination.
Energize your spirit. Paano malalaman kung energize na? Ano ba? Hindi naman pinakita kung paano ba.
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
I want another cup of...
Not again. Yeah, you.
No, a light attack won't energize your enemy. Hit them with any heavy attack.
There's a salvage operation to the west, looking for hunters. Yeah. Sorry, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west, looking for hunters.
I am most certainly so.
Ano ba yan? Energize your spirit, keep hitting your opponent with R1.
Yeah, you.
I'll have you know, I am the smartest man ever to stand exactly.
Ano may resonator blast niya?
Not again.
Yeah.
Less talking, more drinks.
Looking sharp as ever.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Long enough.
I'd live in a forge if they paid me.
Spit in the fire. Through the fire. Huntress. I have an Osram hammer.
If you're in the market for salvage contracts,
What?
Yeah.
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage
This one goes to the Nora.
for hunters.
Well, alam ko paano eh. Tutorial mo kasi.
That spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks and combinations will energize the
Might be your man.
That's a damn good gear you got there.
If you're in the market for salvage contracts,
Now to use that energy,
your man.
try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them.
If you're in the market for salvage contracts, Laren might be.
Up to Cape soon! What?
If you're interested in Nostrum books, salvage.
Almost ready to go?
Use your insights.
And never. I
Sharp as ever.
really thought about it.
This one goes to the Nora.
Wala yun. Saka may titry na araw.
I gotta go.
There's still some training for you to finish. Hope to see you again. I was hoping you'd be... Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense.
Not again. If you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast your armor off. That energy doesn't last forever. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Hammerhead.
Your move. Good series of attacks. An impressive attack.
If you're in the market
Well.
for salvage weapons, Claire and I will be your man.
Yield! I yield. Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, Hoderick.
Oh, reward.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
Finska.
I should go.
I'll be here if you want to practice more.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Ah, yung pala yun. Meron pang isang side quest dito.
Gates is still open?
Why don't you bring that
After the
phony
Tanakh
ass
slaughtered
of yours
those shards?
over here and do that again?
If you're interested, there's an ostrom close by.
Nora, if you
hope
need
Corvin
shards,
and the others
there's
are
a
doing
salvage
better than I am.
operation to the west. Look at
One more time.
You're in the market for ostrom armor, right? If you're interested, there's an ostrom close by offering salvage contracts.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
Ulvin's got another mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvind... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury, when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Right? Speak to Laren. West of here.
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
Cook should know what to do with this.
Natin yung question mark na yun.
Yeah, you!
Ah? Daanan ba?
I'll save this for a dyer.
Kaya itong nasa taas na.
This place has seen better days. Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. To send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess... keep it for later.
Ala.
should use shock ammo.
Dami niya.
Can't override them. This must be the mine Arnav told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble.
What have I done?
That looks like the foreman Arnav mentioned. I should check in with him. Looks like these mines are flooding.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Ayaw.
promise. You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnav sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Buddy?
Easy.
Rian.
What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. Are you hurt?
I'm...
Worse.
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We use controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can. The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
Not going anywhere.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow its sky. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage. It's draining. Yeah. Maybe I can swim past the forest. Could shoot it with fire.
Ang isa. Saan ba yan?
Quiet breaths now. I think that's all of them. Now to find a way out of this room. I need to find a... I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives. Let's see where this leads. Pack's full, but my stash has room. There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Bampo. Mabot. Yeah, thank you, James Robert. Ano ba to? Ito na yun. Work it. Work it. Ayun na yung mga water.
That did the trick. Ah, once that got its attention. Should probably check on the miners. Make sure they're okay.
She's so good. We don't know that.
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Thank you sa pads, James
Are you two
Robert.
okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right. I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Nice.
Ulvund's name
Thank you,
keeps
Huntress.
coming up.
I'll
It's
see the
never
last
good.
two make it out.
Someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out. Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
If you see him, say hi to Lauren for me, yeah?
Get used to this. Shot could do a lot of damage. of fire against that.
Yan, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo guys. Hindi na lang natin ulit sa susunod. Maraming salamat. James Robert Sapungan 23, Tambay, Albert Machete rin, salamat sa pagbisita. I'll see you again. I love you. Be safe. Good day. Good night.